Hey book lovers, it's Amanda, your crazy book lady with Usborne Books and More. Happy Dictionary Day. Who knew there was such a thing? I know I didn't until I woke up this morning and saw it on my Facebook newsfeed. So I thought it was only appropriate to share with you the illustrated dictionary from Usborne Books and More. This is a fabulous book. It's often overlooked if you're just glancing through the website or you're looking for something very specific. Sometimes our reference books get overlooked. If you're at a school book fair, you might see them. So I definitely wanted to pop on here, give you a peek inside, and share with you why you not only need an actual dictionary in your house, because I know a lot of you are just Googling things. Your children need an actual dictionary, but also why you need this dictionary. And we do have more dictionaries in our collection. We have dictionaries for math and for sciences. And for math, it starts as early as, beginning math and then goes through middle school with geometry. And then sort of like trigonometry, like early trigonometry. And then we also have a great science, a couple different science dictionaries, as well as dictionaries for chemistry, physics, and biology. And I really think that the Illustrated Dictionary of Biology would have been super helpful in AP Bio, which I took in 12th grade, just to give you an idea of the level. So there's lots of great reference books, and they're all less than like $15 or $16. This is only $15.99. You can see it's a really big book. I love the binding of these books. It's called a flex binding. It's sort of like in between like a traditional paperback and something a little sturdier like a hardback book. Anyway, so why do you even need a dictionary? You might be thinking, Amanda, I'm just going to Google it. I have my child Google it. Well, first of all, if you have really young children, you might not want them Googling. You might not even want them going on the computer. You want them to stay focused on their work and not be distracted by being on a computer or being on the internet. If they're really young, screen time might be, something that you're watching at home. I know we certainly do. And I'd rather my children get the answers that they need from other sources. I know we grew up and we didn't need to look it up online, and neither did they. And this is a great compact reference that you'll have in your family for years. Just like our encyclopedias, they're chock full. You don't need 10 feet on your bookshelf for your references. Secondly, teaching your children how to use a dictionary is a great skill, right? They're learning how to look things up. They're learning to understand explanations of things. They're learning how the alphabet works, right? This is looking things up alphabetized. This is great. Now, this book particularly, I would say, is more for like ages 9 and up, depending on where your child is with their vocabulary and their reading level, but it's definitely not for, beginner readers. They're not going to understand some of this. You certainly could share it with them and expose it to them, but, this is really geared for older students. Another reason to have a dictionary, beyond not, having to go online all the time, is it's just good to have a reference. I don't know, I was probably a dorky kid, but I liked looking through my dictionary. It was my parents' dictionary at home. I was curious, and I would just read through and look up interesting words, or I jotted down words while I was reading, and it was fun to just look through. And as your child is looking up their one word, they're going to look at other words, and they're going to start to see sort of patterns with the origins of words. That's the other thing too, is like you get a lot more out of a dictionary than you do quickly looking it up. And I love this one because it's illustrated. So why this book, Amanda? Well, I have seen a couple of kids' dictionaries, and this one is just cool. All of our nonfiction is just cool. Usborne does nonfiction better. They create it in a way that is engaging, and the proof is in the pudding. If you put 2 books in front of a child, they will almost always choose these books and keep engaged in these books. It's like they're magical minds over at Usborne in London, how they make these books so appealing to children. And the one thing is the illustrations. I think that's so nice. Even though it's geared for older children, a few illustrations in there is fine. And some of them are like diagrams. Like here's one about a drill. Look at that. So cool. And the drum kit. Love that. There's lots of other great information too at the beginning. Parts of speech, explaining And I like that too. It shows, like, if they're providing a noun or verb, they'll show another part of speech, the spelling of another part of speech, so children can start to see the root of words. Okay, so, it has some grammar definitions in here too. And there are 1,000 illustrations. Some background on the origin of our language. And there you go. I also wanted to share with you a couple of reviews about this book. Also, I wanted to mention, if you are a homeschooler, you need some really good core reference books. It's great to take books out of the library. Never want to take that away. But you always need to have some that are yours, so your children's, that they have on hand to be using through their homeschooling lessons. So with that, one of the reviews is, I just received this book tonight. It is a homeschool must-have. I was really excited about it when I ordered, and I am just as excited now. It might be perfect for older age children as the type is smaller, but the amount of definitions and illustrations is amazing. It's a must-have for all homeschooling families. The next review says it's even better than I imagined. And then the last one that I have for you is that this book is awesome. What a great tool for children and teens as they're learning to write. I know this will help my children immensely. I love this dictionary. The illustrations make it so fun. So again, happy Dictionary Day. The reason we all need to learn how to spell, right? Oh my God, it's gotten so bad. So this is only $15.99. You can order this right on my website. If you search dictionary, you'll pull up all of them so you can see the other ones that I mentioned, the math and the science. But this is the regular illustrated dictionary. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.